Hello everyone, welcome to this week's ministry moment. I'm heading out this morning, heading out today to go and to meet with my bishop. It is time for my annual ministry development review. I'm actually looking quite forward to it. It's something we're meant to do every year. It's been interrupted a bit with COVID, but every year it's a time to sit down with the bishop and to talk about our ministry, our own goals, how things have been going. This is kind of a normal thing for many industries, right? To have an annual review of how things are going. It's a little bit new in the church. We've been doing it for a while, at least in this sort of formal sense. But there's something I really appreciate about, we get handed out all this paperwork beforehand. We get to fill out a bunch of forms and write some things down. And to sit and to intentionally think about how things are going and goals that you have and in your personal spiritual life as well as in the churches that I'm working in. It's just really helpful, and then being able to hash that out with the bishop and to have him pray with me around that as well is incredibly helpful. We do it in all sorts of places, set goals, and then talk to somebody about whether or not we've accomplished those goals and how it went. Last week I talked about drifting, how it can be really easy in our own spiritual life to begin to just sort of drift away from God and drift away from some of the habits that keep us in a healthy relationship with God. That all we have to do to drift is to do nothing. This ministry review is one of those things that helps me to stop from drifting, because I take that time to intentionally take a look at how things are going and to be accountable to someone else to do that. It's a really good habit for all of us, even just in our own personal spiritual life. How we're doing in our readings, how we're doing on church attendance, how we're doing in having other friends to talk about Jesus with, how we're doing in just talking to God. To set some goals, to speak to somebody else and to share with them how it's going, where it's going well, where it's not going, and to have them pray with you. It's an incredibly helpful thing to keep us from drifting away from God and to keep that relationship healthy and strong. So if this is not something that's a part of your normal behavior in your spiritual life, why don't you try making it so? Set a little bit of a goal, start small, tell someone else about it, and then check in with them in a couple of months, see how you're doing. It works even better if they're doing the same thing in reverse with you. Take care, my friends. God bless, and I will see you again next week.